Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk, I'm an empath, and I just like to do these little talks near about daily. Some days I take off, but I'm pretty consistent on how I feel about things, see things. I collect data from all sorts of different places. Well, I put what I find out here in hopes to find other people that might agree and see things how I see them, and maybe elaborate on that. Why I see it anytime anybody tunes into my tube, it's like a spark. It's like our own little tube. Our tube is based on the size of how many people are connected to it. Right now, my tube. It's 305. I finally hit 300. It took me 2 years and some months. I did it. Feels good. Yeah. Feels good as milestones. I'm in a lot of gratitude today. Yesterday was energetically rough on me. I just kept feeling and feeling and feeling, and feelings aren't necessarily. It was just energy. It's just energy, just sensations, just coursing through my body all day, and it's just, and you go through walks, and you do all this stuff to try and let it out energetically, and it's just like it freaking keeps coming, and this is like the new norm, and some days during the planetary where they are in my charts, that's just how it is. Sometimes when the planets line up, people get sad in some kind of way too, and they have no idea, if they learned astrology, Western and Vedic too, they could see, oh, this is coming, and last time this happened I felt like this, and and the closer the cycles come together, like moons, you can think, you can remember where you were. Mostly people can where they were last month, so you can prepare yourself, and maybe take it, do some preventive maintenance, maybe, I don't know, if you get sad the day after drinking, maybe don't drink the day before that particular day of planetary alignments or whatnot. But I can never, I'm one of those that doesn't believe that anything could ever be 100% proven or denied to be not true, or proven to be true or not true. We're never going to know anything 100%. I've seen these little, I think we're all star seeds, If we're on a rock floating through space, it's kind of weird to think that we're not, that our DNA can't mesh up with, our spirit that lives is energy, lives on incarnation after incarnation. It's not going to pick up things along the way. So there's like the storyline of the Palladians, and how I read an article on like what birth placements are in your chart that, make you from the Palladians, and I'll try anything. I like to be entertained. It's all knowledge, whether it makes sense or not. It's still data. So what I found out is I have, and what the criteria are is to have 0 degrees in Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo, according to this article. And then, or 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 degrees in Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, and Capricorn. I said that fast because I was reading it. I have 27 degrees in my second house in Cancer, and 27 degrees in my 8th house in Capricorn. So there's my qualifiers for that. Maybe I'm a Palladian, according to that little article. Heck, we all are what we identify with. I know I have a hard time reading because it's hard for me to focus. Like sit there, because I'll start thinking about other things, and I'm still reading, but I'm not interpreting what I'm reading. My eyes are doing it, but I'm thinking about whatever, and I'm not interpreting it. So it's hard for me to focus. That's why I spend an hour a day trying to laying still, meditating. It's been really hit or miss. Either I can do 30 minutes a day, or I can... No, mostly it's been about 36 minutes a day, and then I'm like, nope, it's not even worth it. I'm just creating more resistance in me, so just be done. I did get an hour this week. Anyway, so focus. What was I saying? See? Quick! Talk about something else, because I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, so I've been trying not to. Oh, yesterday's energy was so, and no, I've been trying not to watch the news, look at the news. I really, really try not to, and so I freaking dip in, and some now, is the world better yet? Is the world better yet? I did think it's funny that dude, old boy, old press, I don't even know what to call the guy. Donald. Old Donald. Oh, because then that's discrediting to Donald Duck to me. See? Trump? No, because it's discrediting and mean to all the people that ever played canasta. Or is it pinochle? Where's the Trumps? Anyway. DT. Yeah, so maybe maybe he's detoxing. But I thought it was pretty cool that he freaking was like, oh, he's trying to de-escalate freaking more fake conflicts, and other people are just like, no, they're don't you see what they're doing? They're instigating. He's like, nah, I'm sure it's an honest mistake. Sure, you made to shoot down that drone. Good for you, dude. Whatever you could freaking keep people, because I keep seeing people I know signing up their grandkids and their kids for the industrial military complex, and that you don't want them in that system. You really don't, you guys. Really. And I know that college is like, what is it, $300,000 a year? Are we up to that yet? 200? I don't know. People just keep making up numbers, and I think it's funny that it's like the people that make up numbers, like, are keeping all this stuff there and get to divvy it out. They're not divvying out to people that really need it, and it's just really weird to see, like, DT raised $24 million in campaigning, and all I can think about is like junior high and making your posters, and with the pens and the poster paint and stuff like that, and now they spend $24 million to do that, but more and more people all over the country are freaking homeless. See, people like me, we have a hard time because we've always been just real inquisitive, We're the ones that answers questions. Why do people spend so much money on war and killing and stuff like that? Where would the world be and the infrastructure of the world be if they spent it on things like, quality of life, comfortability, for everyone? Not just like, you can have this and you can have that, It's making everything all weird. The imbalance of people, it's manifesting in the imbalance of the freaking earth. It's the 20th is June. Tomorrow is the first day of summer, and it's 11:46. Not quite noon, but 70 degrees. I'm a little bit on the chilly side this morning. Yeah, I'm in shorts, but it's just, things aren't ever like the same, and for people to tell us that there's continuity and believe in this and trust in this and believe in this and do this and this is right and blue, red, it's the same stupid bird. I myself hate the 4th of July. I freaking hate it. They can stop it altogether. See, I've seen what dogs can do when they go through double-plated glass because of the trauma of the booms. People think it's fun and it's cute, and it's like, you create these fake wars and you send people over there to participate in them, and then they come back and you celebrate them by booms and explosions for people that, are a little fidgety anyway because they've lived it. But cities pay tens and thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds of thousands, for a show that lasts, 20 minutes, a half hour? Yet there's so many homeless roaming on your streets. That's the imbalance. From what I understand, all the astrology in the next few weeks, the eclipse, it's a wake-up call for people to freaking get past themselves and realize that you are just a part. You ain't all of it. just a part, very small part. Maybe people need to spend time in more places that remind them that they are just a small part. Go stand on the beach. Go stand, you know. I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way. I'm just saying put some perspective in life that you ain't it. You ain't the end-all be-all. Nobody is. I'm not. You aren't. You know, and so when I see people that need freaking, you know, these cities that keep buying their employees, you know, their sports cars and their big fancy trucks for their fleets to go out and do the work that are parked, you know, 16 hours of the day, that they aren't being worked, you know, because, you know, they buy the everyone gets their own truck, you know. That's how they keep them voting for them. Well, if you keep voting for us, now they're not getting their raises, because so the higher-ups can keep getting theirs, and there's dissonance, so we'll see how the elections go this year. But, you know, it's all these special treatments and stuff. I never really liked, you know, I had a karmic relationship, dance at death for 8 years, gone off to East Coast, good riddance, you know, no ill will, just, really not in alignment. First, she chose freaking cop on the Philadelphia police force. I read recently 72 were reassigned, not fired. First they were put on timeout, but you still get paid. 72 cops. There was still 330 reports of other ones of these cops that go online and boast their egos and say just nasty, ugly, stupid, when you were supposed to be the example. See, all these people that are supposed to be the example got carried away with making the example out of others because their egos got too big. And guess what? Karma! It's coming back around. What you put out, you know, all the fear that people put out by not helping other people, it's all coming back to them, and they're careful about what you think about makes you scared, because instant manifestation is as prevalent these days as instant karmic retribution. So they kind of play hand in hand. I try to be good to people. When they're less than good to me, when they're jerks to me, I'll meet them where they're at. That's fine. I try to walk through love and light, but life ain't all love and light, so sometimes I gotta rear my ram's horns and butt heads with some folks. It's in my astrology. It's what I'm supposed to do. So seeing the consequence, you know, the barely hands on the slaps for the people that are, you know, it's just, it's all coming out. So just, if things don't happen in your radar on your local, don't really put too much effort and seriousness into them, you know. You can't. Our energetic, physical bodies are freaking becoming too sensitive. Everybody, you ain't on this planet and you ain't sensitive. It ain't happening. People are fighting to not be sensitive. The more aggression, the more way I see it, the more aggression I see is more people trying to suppress, keep their emotions down, and it ain't working. What are you gonna do? Keep yourself safe. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.